Салям, салям. Так, давай донатьте, короче, карты номера привязаны. По 500 рублей донат минимум должен быть. В общем, на ютубе задержка где-то 5-10 секунд.
Lumos. Revelio.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Ладно, не воняй. Откройте дверь.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Как вам мой плащик? Четкий, четкий. Четкий плащ.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Ну, так бывает. Ну, за мага, за кого? Типа я, короче, поступил в Хогвартс на 5-й курс. Не как все, короче. И вот, типа, я там магию древнюю, короче, вижу. Сейчас пока только заклинания обучаем.
Lumos. Reparo.
Вот, могу сломать, могу починить.
Revelio.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Ну, пока такое, ничего особенного. Ну, тролли, с троллем дрался.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Сейчас какую-то магию
Should
изучить
be,
буду.
Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Ну все, сейчас сжигать всех.
Incendio.
Тут все таланты какие-то.
Incendio.
А, ну она близко бьет, да. Сейчас проверим.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Leviosa.
Ну все, всех убьем сейчас. Наверное.
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
А ничего не лагает, нет? Вот стрим попросили запустить, и никто не смотрит. Понятно. Знаете, кофе себе сделаю. Так буду играть. Мусти, никто не смотрит меня. Но... Нормально, чел, на коврике
there you
поспал.
are.
Там сундук лежит.
Revelio. Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
Что-то директор здесь агрессивный какой-то.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's
О,
safe with
еще
me.
один зритель.
Whatever
Донатьте,
it is.
донатьте, давайте.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, He loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her.
Нет,
She
котлетами
and I have
нет.
had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Сейчас
I'll meet you later.
махать будет, наверное, в библиотеке.
Lumos. Revelio.
Пойдет, Муси, пускай сотку тащит.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
О, заклинание, невидимка. Ну все, пошли. И насколько это долго, нет вообще.
Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Ой-ой-ой-ой. Ну чё, ты будешь отвлекать, нет? Иди, что ты там разрушила.
Someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book. Revelio.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Так, нам вниз.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Yvonne, can't you leave us to watch about in peace?
Эй,
Out of here with
блин.
you.
Провал.
Silent as a grave. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Tonight, you'd be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
Еще один призрак, блин.
I'll be quieter than a jobber knob.
Чё ты смеешься, блин?
Don't let her see you.
Иди туда. Чё застрял? Мешаешься, блин.
Sure, wander in the woods
Ну я запрошел.
at this hour.
Вот из-за этого толстопуза я не прошел, блин. Беляшей наелся.
Ghost, don't let her see you. should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about. We must remain unseen.
Что это такое?
Revelio. So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Revelio.
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Ну что, типа нельзя, все можно так ходить, что ли, или что? Вот эти сундуки как открывать, я еще не знаю. С глазами.
Revelio. Incendio.
А может поджечь их надо, нет? Ну, я не канаю. А может невидимка? Тоже не канает.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio.
О, ну здесь надо починить. Где у меня починка?
Repair.
Почему?
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Ну все, попались опять, да?
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Опять один сейчас.
Where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Repair it.
Так, ну тогда мне... Надо огонь поставить. Прятаться нечего уже.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
О, сейчас что-то будет.
Revelio. That's it. Lumos.
Куда-то ворота. О, магия, видишь, магия, нету здесь входа. А здесь есть. Пойдем. Пещера какая-то.
Revelio.
О, сундук богатый. О, что-то интересное, да? Туфта. Не, вот это лучше всего. Плащ дали какой-то. О, нифига. Пиджачок. Ну, какой-то этот ушлепан, блин. Надо поменять. Так, это я видел, это я видел, здесь что? Книжка.
Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio.
Пошли.
Where'd this lead?
Босс, что ли, какой-то будет? Не к добру это все.
Revelio.
Так. Ну сейчас мне жопу, наверное, да, сломает. Ну, вижу, он кто-то там стоит уже.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Бум! Вот этой магии у меня не было. Я всегда хочу такой магией бить. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
Incendio. Levioso. Potato. Accio.
А, все понял, откуда она взялась теперь. Все понял. А можно жизни мне добавить немножко?
Lumos.
О, там что-то есть. Ни хера здесь нету.
Revelio. Lumos.
Вот она опять.
Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
А я спрятался, короче. Хитрый поступок. А как туда попасть? А что там
Lumos.
такое? Никак, да? Ёма! А я не знал, что он исчезнет. А как? Ну, это титерская магия, я считаю.
Lumos.
Неправильно так поступать.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Revelio.
Ну, туда я не допрыгну. И...
Lumos.
Маска из психиатрической лечебницы. О! Это я кто? Каннибал Лектор буду теперь? Да? Ну-ка глянем. Она еще фиолетовая. О, еще и Во как! Сабзиро. Ну, такое себе, наверное, не надо. Такая еще маска есть. Такие очечи есть, такие. О, пилот. Вот эти нормальные.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Lumos.
Что так? Блин, что-то выкинуть надо. Что у нас здесь? Вот эти зелененькие штучки. Так, зеленое все выкидываем. Это что такое вообще? А, синий не надо. А, вот это даже лучше. Вот это шарф оденем. А что, нет какого стоп-бендера? Вот есть, Каринка. Такой тебе над шарфик. Так, здесь что-то тоже вытянуть надо. О, зелененькие здесь все. Кидывайся. Ну, какой-то шар дали. Бесполезный. О, ну здесь, смотри, опять что-то стрелять будут, да? Так, быстренько перекур. Чё-то Муси сотку не принесла. Так, погнали дальше. Ну, у меня еще суперудар не накопился, магия. Сейчас будут стрелять в меня, да? Что-то их здесь много слишком. Ага. О, блин! Ну вот. Какого высокого качества? Я и так высокого качества, алло. Подожди очереди своей. Ну и все, у меня нету... Не могу привыкнуть к защите.
Lumos. Revelio. It is a book after all.
Ну, это типа воспоминания, если помните фильм.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient
Чё ты
magic.
хихикаешь?
So if I can
Слушай,
see
Китай.
traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Типа, это Волан-де-Морт просто в женском обличии, походу.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Какой вредный, блин.
Revelio.
Пошли к профессору Фигу. Че здесь ничего нету вообще?
Incendio. Lumos.
Напрягает музыка немножко.
Revelio.
Где-то сундук здесь нарисован. Нет.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Как мне зелье сварить? Алло, покажите мне.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Давай, зелье
and
не
don't
надо.
neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Revelio.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
На компе, да, есть такая игра. Нижний Хоксфилд.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Lumos.
Что-то мне много чего надавали. Так, смотка. О, пойдем люлей получим. А сейчас ржать будете надо мной, как я умирать буду. Ну, жизни нету, надо зелье наварить, а как, не знаю пока. Эти камешки надо найти в задание, блин.
Revelio.
Что-то поджигать можно, а что поджигать? Вот этих сжечь, что ли, нафиг.
Incendio.
Ну-ка, разошлись.
Revelio.
Угу, чтобы запомнить, блин.
Incendio.
Ага, вон что можно еще делать. С ней тоже можно сделать. Может установить, попробовать.
Repair.
Нет. Не то. А вот это можно поджечь?
Incendio.
Можно. Зачем?
coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Excellent form.
Incendio.
That's it.
Да, еще бы запомнить это все, да?
Incendio.
Ага.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Охренеть, комба.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Ой, хера себе, их 4 уже. Ну так вообще нечестно, если честно. Да. Быстро мне...
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
А чё они стоят?
Incendio.
Зависит, что ли?
There goes my way.
Ну вот, блин.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Ну так, конечно, легко, блин. Повисла игра.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Ну так неинтересно, не зависли, блин.
You can't be B, can you?
Что мне там дали хоть? Фигню какой-то. Так. Надо зелье варить. Сюда пойдем. Где эти камни ее лежат, блин? Они достали, блин, 6 штук.
The best duelist won, I suppose.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
Ладно, не... Помолчи там, понял?
Revelio.
Чего вы здесь стоите, а? Просто так, что ли? А вот здесь что? Тупик.
Revelio.
Не то. Что где-то пищит.
Revelio.
Здесь где-то.
Incendio. Revelio.
Где что находится, блин? А, вон. Туда не могу попасть пока.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Заблудишься здесь. Ну. Это где я вообще? Здесь я не был, по-моему. Ничего нет, что ли?
Revelio.
Когда я научусь взламывать уже?
Incendio. Revelio.
О, что-то есть.
Again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Нормально.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Revelio.
Ничего нельзя забрать?
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Revelio.
О, чуть лежит.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Revelio.
Не попасть никак.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see
Ну,
how
давай.
to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time. Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
10 минут, что, блин?
Done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Ладно, мне сейчас надо хилки, алло. Алло.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
В смысле вперед, а куда идти-то? А вот.
Nice work. Against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did.
Revelio.
Так, надо все собирать. Все надо собирать.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! Anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see
Да ладно, не писи, не буду тебя трогать.
Death Cap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Так, мне их надо набрать, да? Ничего больше нет здесь. Там вот деревья какие-то, блин. А наверху что?
Revelio.
Что там 10 минут прошло? Нет? Нет, наверное, да? О, что-то есть.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Блин, надо хилки сделать, короче. Перекурить как раз там. Так, минута. Пойдем побазарим с ней пока.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my hearing.
Так, это что у нас? А еще какие-то атаки вон есть, нифига.
Make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Так, ну ладно, а как мне... Как мне зелье-то делать, алло? Ну, это я записку видел. А для чего? Понятно. Вот.
Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from...
Revelio.
Seems to be from somewhere more posh.
Чё, блин, что пиликает? Кубики. А, ну это я разгадал уже.
My older brother used to terrorize me with a fanged ring.
Revelio.
That's the last
Shouldn't there be
time I ever
orders or
preached an
someone
idea
from the
that I
military
jot
guarding the
right
school
down?
after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I saw him all. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Вот вниз можно сходить.
Lumos.
О, шляпа. О. Чё розовый, нельзя цвет поменять, блин. Бабуся какая-то. Пойдет. Вот это вот что такое? Вот это вот я не знаю, что такое. Ключи какие-то.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Что можно натырить? Вот что-то лежит. Монетка. Еще где-то что-то я слышу. О. Чё у меня джойстик не заряжался, я не понял. Все это время.
Revelio.
Чё, больше ничего нет? Ладно. Там сундук.
Revelio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion.
Наконец-то.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Суп варим.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Я в классе вообще не отличаюсь, да? Так.
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
My Wigan-Weld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wigan-Weld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wigan-Weld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Давай, увидимся.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes. Why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable.
Что-то ты лечишь меня, короче, да?
Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Revelio.
A well-prepared witch. Should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Ты где, чел?
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Так, зелья. Сок, мурлук.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Revelio.
Wait,
Дайте
it's
мне.
not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Again.
Dragon Dart! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Варила,
Mr.
ага.
Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Типа я тоже попробую.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. The art of potion. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Что теперь? А как мне теперь сюда попасть? Я забыл уже, где я нахожусь, блин.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Revelio. Lumos.
Так, надо сюда вход запоминать как-то.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Так, ну это где вот я нахожусь? Класс зельеварения. Так, теперь никуда. А что за череп? А, это наверное. Пешком пойдем, может что-нибудь найдем.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
Или нельзя туда пешком идти? Почему-то дорожки нету.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Так, где-то камень, да? Вон он.
one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hophouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Ну, пошли сходим, чё?
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Куда мы еще успеем? Так, шляпу надо поменять. Шляпу надо поменять. Не, не то. Тоже не то. Вот.
My father said.
Опа.
Incendio! Revelio!
I asked Ronan what his recommendation.
Lumos.
Ну а нафиг. Они вечно дерутся, сколько я не пробегал бы.
Revelio.
Там. Так, надо поджечь его.
Incendio.
You think Gareth Weasley would be better
Что еще где-то есть? Пиликает. Это здесь. Там сундук. Туда что? О, колокольчики какие.
I'm glad there's a Slytherin in charge of the school, willing to make the
А
hard
могу я позвонить?
I don't think a single student likes Professor Black. They may pretend powers should be pure blood families, like the Blacks.
Нет, они не звонят. Что-то здесь еще есть. О, во. А это что такое? Где-то есть. Не вижу. Это здесь, блин. Это пиликает.
There you are. The cross one's duelist to beat.
I think it's a sign when you're the best at something. Take me, for example.
Так, ладно, пойдем. Сюда книжка. Ничего нет больше. Это что такое? И по поточники. Там что-нибудь есть, наверное, да? Нет? Должно же что-то быть. Чего нет? Ну, блин, должно что-то быть. Ясно.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Mm-hmm.
Incendio!
Опять жопу надерут мне, как всегда.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Lumos. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Ой-ой-ой.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos.
Так, есть прямо, есть наверх.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Шляпа. Посмотрите, за шляпа. Беретка какая-то. Когда я смогу вставлять что-то?
Incendio.
Угу.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Быстрее, быстрее, быстрее!
Revelio. Lumos.
Ну и что это такое? Одежда. Ого! Во, в пижаме вообще ходить. Так.
Incendio. Incendio.
Ну и зачем я это сделал? Интересно. Так, да?
Revelio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
И чё, ты меня сожрёшь, да?
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
А, всё типа?
Lumos.
Ничего нету, что ли?
Revelio. Lumos.
Ну ладно.
Revelio.
О, халява, халява, халява.
Lumos.
Легендарочка.
Revelio. Lumos.
Что за дверь? Не туда.
Revelio.
Там мужик. Где мужик? Дверь закрыта.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Так, опять где-то этот камень, да? Ой, блин, а где он? Это кто, сова? Ну и где камень?
Revelio.
What you did in Cross Wands was fantastic. Your dueling skills are...
Блять. Где камень?
Revelio. Lumos.
Не вижу.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ну, и где он?
Revelio.
Ай, блин. Пока этот камень найдешь.
Incendio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Я ж здесь доставал уже камень.
Lumos.
Ладно, фиг с ним.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Так. Чё, надо обедать? А здесь что? Халат как халат, блин. Сколько мне еще этих камней надо? 2, да? Типа, куда она ведет меня дорожка?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Нет, здесь я собрал, я точно помню. Где-то там еще было, я не помню. Не нашел я. Высокие места, ну.
Revelio.
Это что-то пиликает.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for
Так,
Zenobia's
вот
gobstones.
Вот здесь он говорит, да? Надо здесь искать. Где-то здесь, значит, есть. Вот он.
Just one more gobstone.
Еще один.
Revelio.
Вот он.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio.
Что-то еще здесь есть.
Revelio.
А куда это ведет? Хиромантия. Так, а где книжечка? Еще есть должен быть. Во.
Revelio.
Походу, рано я сюда пришел. Не кряхти. Кряхтит он. Пошли сдадим.
Lumos.
Все спят. Музыкант достал меня, блин.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Lumos. Revelio.
Так, ладно. Сохраняемся. Ну все, давайте.